Hey guys, so I'm making this video today as a response to what I've seen in the news recently. There was a little girl down in the United States with her pit bull, who was her service dog. She's a young autistic girl. And anyway, her parents took her to meet Santa Claus in the mall. Most kids these days, whether autistic or not, they want to see Santa Claus. They want to meet Santa Claus and they want to sit on his lap and tell him, I've been a good girl, been a good boy all year, this is what I want for Christmas. But believe it or not, this little girl did not want that. She wanted to sit on Santa's lap, ask him what he wanted for Christmas so she could make it for him. And what did the Santa Claus do? Because he hates pit bulls. You see, autism and pit bulls, they kind of go hand in hand for me because I love both subjects, in fact, because I am an autistic man. Also, I'm a huge supporter of pit bulls. Now, this Santa Claus and his elf, first off, refused to see the little girl. Number one, because he said that the dogs apparently eat people. And then secondly, they were going to tell Santa Claus, the parents told Santa Claus that, all right, we'll take the dog out, and then so you can just, so you can talk to her without the pit bull, so you don't have to worry about the dog. Then all of a sudden Santa Claus says, no, I'm not going to do that because you support those dogs. Then thirdly, for one last-ditch effort, because these parents love their little girl so much, what did they do? They said, can you at least wave to her and smile at her to let her know that you actually care? And then Santa Claus was just like, nope, not doing it. Because all of a sudden he says now that he's allergic to the dog. You see, this type of thing, this type of bigotry and this type of hatred towards pit bulls and people with autism are going hand in hand every single day. And it's not just people with pit bulls. It's not just people with autism. I've seen many stores. I've seen many places of business. I've seen many restaurants. I've seen so many things when it comes to veterans who've come back from the war who have post-traumatic stress disorder. And it doesn't matter what kind of service dog they have. It could be something as simple as a golden retriever all the way up to a German shepherd. And everybody will say, no, you cannot bring that dog in here, even though that because of their mental disability that they have the right legally, responsibly, they've gone through the training, they've gone through the methods, they've gone through all the schooling, they've gone through all the permits, they've got everything they need to bring the animal into a place of business or to a place of work. And for people to say that, especially somebody who dresses up as Santa Claus, I mean, there's certain jobs these days that you absolutely need certain personal help or personal reliability. If you're not going to be personally reliable, if you're going to be put in a position like Santa Claus and a mall cop, and you're doing it just for the money, you got no right to be it. For the mere fact that this person was so bigoted to say that I'm not going to talk to your daughter because she has a pit bull as a service dog. Here, let me tell you people something really. Pit bulls have been given temperament tests, and do you know the one dog that it always outscores on the temperament test? That's called a Cocker Spaniel. That's right, a Cocker Spaniel is more ill-tempered than a pit bull. Pit bulls were something that was very well loved and well admired. In World War I, they were the symbol of the American Army. And now all of a sudden, because of so much bad press and so much hatred and so much bigotry and so much this and that, something commingled, this poor little girl is going to have a very sad Christmas because somebody who was so angry, so bigoted, and so hateful decided that they did not want to have a little girl sit on her lap because she needs a service dog and just because that service dog was a pit bull. You know, one thing I find very ironic about this is that people who have autism, who are always being looked down upon, I find it very ironic that even the service dog is being looked down upon too. To this person who played to be Santa Claus, I say change your ways. Learn a little bit. Imagine if you have children who has autism and needs a service dog. So, needless to say, it doesn't matter if it's a pit bull or a person with autism. We all need to help out. And I tell you what, to this little girl who's, I hope you have a good Christmas. And I hope you and your pit bull have a great Christmas for the fact that you deserve it. So the thing is, I'm going to make this video and I'm going to dedicate it to them because for the mere fact that everybody deserves to have a good Christmas. And me personally, for someone who has a best friend himself, there's no better way to celebrate Christmas than with your best friend on 4 legs as well as 2. I'm Travis Walsh, and that's my opinion.